Alright, so I decided to show you. This is our little earth painting with the pearls, and look at all that beautiful shimmer. So now what we're going to do, since everything's dried and settled, is we're going to do the touch-up work around the painting. So I've gathered all my colors that we used in the painting, and I started out with the pearl blue and just started following our center so that we can round this planet back out again. So I have a faint line right here that we need to fill in from where everything slid. So I've got all my colors here. My sap green, my Prussian blue, my iridescent turquoise, all these colors. And we're just, like I said, we're just going to start filling in to make our planet round again. And so I'm just going to do a light or a gentle outline of where I have my pencil line. I'm not sure how well yeah, you can see this. Okay, so I'm just going to go around here. I'm just going to follow the circle to round this back out. And then we will brush in our other details. Because we want our planet to be somewhat spherical, right? And here's where this was all green and it needed to be blue, so I've already put that on. See? And then we're just going to go up here. And again, I'm just going around lightly to get our planet round again. Okay, so now we've got our planet somewhat round. And now we need to go back in, because we have our sap green, but we have all these other beautiful colors that we used as well that we need to put in here again. Alright, so I'm just cleaning off my brush. And of course, since we pour painted, we can't really pour paint with a paintbrush, right? So I'm just going to take some of the colors that we need and put it on my little plastic palette here. Alright, and I'm just going to add a little bit of the colors that I think that we're going to need. Now I know we used the sap green, the Prussian blue, there was some, I think there was some iridescent turquoise, so I'm going to put a little in there as well. And I thought we had, yeah, we had a lime green, at least it looks lime greenish. Might have been from the mixing of the sap with the other colors, but I have some lime green right here. Ugh. It's kind of wearing out here, so we're going to use a little bit of that as well. Okay. And then we're just going to start kind of working on incorporating that darker green into our, you can see, into our swirls and things. Because right now it looks like literally I painted blue and green. We don't want that. We want it to mix in. And then we'll, when this dries, then we'll start doing our iridescent white highlights down in here. Since this is our lighter section, we'll highlight in there. So I'm going to take some Prussian blue. I'm going to edge it with some of the green and just see if we can add some swirls back in here. Kind of like what we had, but you know, in here. Just trying to copy some of the color that we took out. So here's blue and some of that. Like I said, it's not going to look perfect now. It's got to dry before it's going to start actually looking better. But the idea is to get some of these swirls back in here. and get them incorporated the way it previously was. So let's see, I've got the blue there. I want to, because I like this darker blue too. See, I'm just going to, whoops. Good thing I can clean that off when I mess up. And we had a lot of nice swirls in here. So again, I just want to kind of reiterate the circles and the swirls that we previously had by the pour painting, which is not easy. I want some lighter over here. Some in here, and yeah, that one's a little bigger than I wanted it. So we'll just mesh it in with these other colors. I don't want it to be too uniform either. So I'm just going to add highlights where I think the streaks should be from before with, and then the blue, because I do like the darker blue, that Prussian blue. So again, just sort of adding in some streaking with the colors that we had previously used. Nothing real uniform. Because, you know, the pour painting wasn't uniform, right? So, I kind of like that. Alright, so now, clean my brush again, and then I want to check this outside perimeter. So we have this blue here. Looks like we might have lost some of the dark blue here. I'd like some Prussian blue there, and I don't want to overdo it because I know when it was poured it was sort of stringy, like out, faded. So if we fade that out a little bit, dries, it will fade in better. And then that was over there. I don't think it had too much more up here. This is all dark, this is all dark. A little bit of dark in there. Fade that out. Again, this is all dry, darker, and it'll hopefully make a little more sense here. I just want to get some additional streaking in here that I thought was missing. Try to keep it light enough that it doesn't look overextended, you might say. You know, like I went too far and I really wanted it to be smaller. Alright, I think that looks pretty good. We have our planet is round again. I have some of the blue in there that I wanted. I have some of the lighter green. We don't have such a strange shape to it anymore. So I think I'm good with this right now. Now I'm going to let this dry, and then again I'm going to do some lightening where I think it should be lighter. I haven't decided where yet. I kind of thought here, but there's this nice dark spot here, so I don't want to do it there. So I have to figure out where I want my angle of my light and dark to go, and then we'll finish this one off. Alright? So I'm going to let this dry, and I'll be right back with our other painting. And we have our painting is now dry, so our planet is now circular again, and now we're just going to finish doing the touch-ups on here and let this one dry. Then it will get either several coats of my high gloss varnish, or because of how beautiful the purling is, I may actually try to resin this one just to get that real deep 3D effect on this painting, but we'll see. So let's get started. So again, we did our touch-ups and made our planet circular again. So now what I want to do is I want to add the lighter highlights up here, the darker highlights here, and then we're going to add our stars. So let's get started. So our next step will be our coatings, and I'm hoping that those coatings will make for a gorgeous like 3D effect with the darker colors, and then our little I forgot what you call that. I don't remember what you call this, but with that. Anybody knows, tell me. Okay, so let's put this one to the side and let's get our other one. So I'll be right back. Hey everybody, it's Christy with Christy Cole Artistry. I thought I had turned on the camera and I didn't, so let me explain where I'm at with this painting. So I have put on my Liquitex, my Artist Loft black mixed with Floetrol and water. That was my black background. Then to that I added some of those turquoise that we had in previous pours that were left over. A little bit here, a little bit here, just to use them up. Next I added my Academy Acrylic Turquoise Green, And that's the prominent color that you see here, the bigger splotches. Next I added my Ultramarine Blue by Academy Acrylic, and that is the blue that you see through here. So I apologize that you missed the beginning of this. I thought the camera was on. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to bring these colors together and then I'm going to blow them out again. But I noticed when I blew them out the last time that this painting has now slid my direction and it's on sticks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move it forward and then readjust these. There we go. Sticks under there because I need it to stay level. This one slid with it, so we're good there. Okay. So I believe you are now caught up to where I'm at. So there are my colors. But I'm going to take my spatula first and I'm going to try to intermingle some of these colors a little bit before I blow them out. Now some of these have the pearl in them, some of these have nothing in them, and I think there might even be, did I put in, I don't think, oh yeah, the turquoise has pearl and one has metallic. So there's going to be some combination of shimmer and shine. Can't think today. So I have a lot of bubbles and I've had to torch them several times because they just keep popping up. So that's why I'm torching again. And while the camera was off, I was telling you that yes, the black is thinner than usual, and so you can see the canvas coming through. I'm not concerned about it because I think with this painting, when it's done, I want the sides to be pitch black. So what I'll be doing is, once I'm done with the painting, is I'm going to paint them black. And then when I seal it, they'll be shiny like the rest of the painting. So I'm not too concerned about seeing the canvas through right now. Alright, so I'm going to blow these colors together and to give us our background, and then we'll talk about next steps. Okay, so here is step one done. It looks beautiful. What I'm learning about these new paintings that I'm doing is to not over blow the paint, because otherwise the mixing of the paint takes away. Like here I've got all my shimmer and shine from the pearl, and then I've got the metallic, which is the darker shimmer shine that I see in here. So by not overblowing it, I'm not taking away that shimmer and shine, nor am I taking away some of the beautiful solid colors of the turquoise and the ultramarine blue that are through here, which are absolutely gorgeous. So I'm going to torch again because I do see a lot of bubbles have popped up. I want to take care of those now. And where is it? Where is my little paintbrush? I saw something here. I don't think was bubble, so I'm going to get rid of that. This is a little hair, it looks like. This is a bubble. So we want that to pop. And I saw one over here. Yep, a little one right in the turquoise here. So we want to get rid of those as they come up so they don't cause white spots, because I am using a white canvas. I don't want white spots popping up later. Okay, I think, if you guys see any, I'm not seeing anymore. I think that's it. Okay, I do have a glob right here though. Take that off. And paint back on there. Okay, so, like I said, I have this spot right here taped off. We're going to pull that off when this dries. This is really looking gorgeous. And then we will start working on the next part of this painting. So I will be back with you as soon as this is dry enough to pull this off so we can get started on the next part. All right, I'll be back.